I never actually heard myself speak like this and actually listen to stuff that I'm doing to myself just to get high. I've lowered my standards. And that makes me feel real bad. That's why I'm crying. It's like I don't really care anymore.
So, here we go.
Hi, my name is Tracy Michaels, and I'm addicted to crack cocaine, and I'm a prostitute to serve for my addiction.
Where are you from, Tracy?
I'm from Detroit.
And how long have you been smoking crack?
Over 30 years. At least 30 years at the most. Started when I was 20 years old.
Where are you living?
I'm homeless at the time. I'm living on the streets. I'm living anywhere I could live to survive.
What do you mean? Can you give us some examples of?
I've been living in parks. I've been staying at Hart Plaza for the last couple of days. The shelters are full, so I can't get into there. I've been going to the YWCA just to shower, take showers and stuff, to clean up, to eat. I've been going to soup kitchens to eat and stuff. I've been shoplifting, prostituting just to pay for my addiction to buy more dope. I'm an addict and prostitute.
Do you go to the shelters every day? Like, do you shower every day?
Yes, I do. I shower every day to keep fresh. And as I'm out on the streets, I carry a bag with me with all my personal hygiene in it. Like condoms, toothbrush, toothpaste, towel, soap, and stuff like that.
So you're 52 years old. You've been using crack cocaine for 30 plus years.
Yes.
How long have you been prostituting?
At least 5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah.
What got you to that point where you said, I need to start doing that?
Because I wasn't working anymore and I wasn't getting any income in. So.
Where'd you used to work?
I used to work at a factory, L&M Plastics, Taco Bell. I hate to say that, guys, but I used to work at Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell, general labor, factory construction. I was a mold inspector for plastic mold injection company. Have a lot of experience in it. I'm skilled labor.
Did you lose your job because of your addiction?
Yes. Not going to work, staying high, and was fired from my job. That's how I lost it.
So how did you figure out prostitution?
Well, I was seeing girls walking, seeing it that was easier than working. I thought it was faster money than to go get a job and get a weekly check. I figured I'd just go out and prostitute. I saw people doing it, and I started doing it. Then a guy told me about a service, an escort service, that he tried to sign me up for and stuff, and told me that I'd get half the money and I'd just do these couple sessions and stuff, and I'd get paid for it. But he scammed me, he played me, he kept all the money. And then from there, started standing on street corners and getting on websites, going to Craigslist, getting dates from there, and I just started taking it from there. Then it started getting worse. I had to start getting more and more money to maintain my high, to keep from I started doing heroin, and my addiction became worse than crack took me.
Do you still do heroin?
No, I don't do heroin anymore. I had to get off one because I couldn't afford them both. So I swapped one for another.
Crack all day?
Yeah.
Do you sleep?
Yeah, I have been sleeping. I haven't slept now in 24 hours because I've been staying outside on the street, so I kind of nod off a little bit. And if I'm with a friend and we're both in the park, she watches my back and I watch her back and stuff. So I haven't really had a good night's sleep in about 24 hours yet.
So last night you didn't sleep?
No, last night. I've been up since last night. Since last night I've been up. I've been wide awake. So I haven't had any dope today. So I've been clean all day today because I went to the plasma center today. I couldn't give blood because of my iron levels were low, so that kind of bummed me out. So now I came here.
So do you go to the plasma center to give blood so that you can get money
Yes.
for crack?
Yes.
Do they know that you smoke crack?
Well, they should know from my blood.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Hey, they take my blood. I got nothing to do with that.
How often do you go?
I go twice a week.
And how much do they give you?
The first time, I'm a new donor. I'm a new donor at this one, so they give me $100. I supposed to get $100 today. That $100 I would have been bought crack with.
So if you get $100 of crack, how long does that last you? Do you smoke that in?
That'll last me a few hours. All depends on what I get. If I go buy a chunk, it'll last me longer. But if I just go buy regular rocks, individual rocks, it's not going to last that long. Because the individual rocks are just garbage. You're really not getting high off any cocaine because it's not anything in it but garbage. It's all whip. So your body craves the stuff that they put in it, so you want more. So you smoke more.
You, on the way up here, mentioned your vehicle. Where's your vehicle at?
My vehicle's been taken. I just got it. I only had it 3 months now. And, I thought a friend of mine was my friend, but he turned around. My dope dealer took it from me. He's taken my vehicle yesterday, the day before yesterday. He said I owed him $50. I only owed him $50, and now I was down to $2,000. I've been making payments for it. And he just took the truck from in front of the house now, and it's not there. My uncle went by there today to see was it there, and it's gone. So he told my uncle that I owe him $2,700. He told me I only owe him $2,000. So it's a Reiner, Buick Reiner, 2006. It's the only vehicle. I had been sleeping in there. It was getting me around, but now the dope man has taken it. I have nothing now.
So your drug dealer took your car?
Yes,
just took it from you?
Just took it. Now it's not in front of his house. It's not in front of the spot anymore. So now I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I call the cops or go make a police report, because it's mine, it's in my name, and I have the title to it. So it's really, he has no right of taking it. How you think I'm not going to pay him if he's going to take my truck? Mm-hmm. I don't feel that that's right. Mm-hmm. And so right now I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what the outcome would be if I call the cops and stuff, but I do want my truck back and stuff, so I don't know what I'm going to do right now.
So when you're walking, that's the main way that you're finding dates, right?
Yeah, right now, when I was at my vehicle, I do dates I go to a place where people actually go on strolls where there are more women that prostitute at a high prostitution area, mm-hmm. where people actually get dates, like Michigan Avenue, Telegraph, Woodward, mm-hmm. stuff like that. So
now you're walking and
people
just flag you down.
Yeah.
You get in their cars, and then you go to a date with them. Where is this happening?
Usually by parks or at their home. I have went to people's home, but I really don't feel comfortable. I have went there, to their job sites.
They'll take you to their jobs?
Yeah, I went to a couple of people's jobs. A few dates jobs.
Tell us about one of those experiences. Like, you got in the car, they take you to what? An office? Is this a factory?
I went to this one guy's office that works right down here. It's a janitorial place. He's a janitorial. I even went to a bank and had sex at the bank. The guy cleans the place, and where he's cleaning, we've had sex at the bank. One of the bathrooms there. And the potato chip Better Made was there.
Same guy?
No, different guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Better Made Factory went there. So I went a few places, a few job offices, and then had sex with them.
What are most of the people that are picking you up asking for? A
lot of them want head, or a lot of them want to be beaten. Some of the guys like to be beaten, like you to beat them. Some of them have toe fetishes. Some of them just wants regular sex. But most of them, it's all oral.
So most of the dates that you
Yeah.
turn are oral sex.
Yes.
Do you have people asking for pretty much everything?
Yes.
And do you provide that for them?
Yeah, they pay me more money.
Is there anything that you won't do?
No,
No.
not at this point, because my addiction is strong. So it limits me. It limits me to doing everything. I mean, it doesn't limit me to not do anything. I mean, did I say that right?
I think I understand what you're saying.
So that means I'll pretty much do anything for my addiction at this time right now. I know it's bad, and I know it sounds really bad, and like I don't care, but I think my addiction is more important to me than anything right now, and that's really bad.
So what about unprotected sex?
No, I always use protection.
Always use protection.
Yeah, I always use protection because I don't want to catch AIDS or anything like that. I try to get good condoms, like Trojans, bare skin, because they're not like those Magnums. They're like they get at the gas station, where they've been sitting behind the counter, and the guys, they never sell them. So when you have sex, they're always bust or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I try to use 2 condoms at one time.
Use 2 at once.
Yeah, because there's more protection, just in case it busts or something, and you don't want to get the semen or stuff in your mouth.
Tracy, I noticed you're crying. What's making you cry?
Because actually listening to myself, it's bad. It seems like I don't have any morals. Actually, after listening to talking to you and just hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth, it makes me feel degrading, disgusted with myself. So, I don't know. It makes me kind of feel bad. I never actually heard myself speak like this and actually listen to stuff that I'm doing to myself just to get high. You know, I've lowered my standards. And that makes me feel real bad. That's why I'm crying. It's like I don't really care anymore. And actually hearing it, I really don't care. It's just doesn't make me cry. You know, maybe this interview is what I needed to get myself together. Maybe this is what I need to change my life to get my life together. I think this is what I need after hearing myself talk.
Have you ever been clean before?
Yeah, I've been clean before. Like I said, I somehow I fell off my square and I haven't got back on it. I don't know what's stopping me. I've been close to death too many times, and I don't know how I got back to this point. And now I'm at the lowest. I'm at my lowest I've ever been in life. I'm at my lowest point right now. I mean, I don't think I've ever been this low till now. This is the worst I've ever been in my addiction. Even when I was working, I didn't get this point. I didn't get to this point. I was a responsible person. I paid my bills on time. I took care of myself. Now I don't really care about anything. All I do is care about getting high. Where my next hit's, where my next crack is going to come from, where my next hit is going to come from. That's basically all I seem to care about. That's all I live for now. And I know that sounds really bad, and it sounds really bad to me, but I'm telling you the truth. That's, at this point, that's really all I've cared about. I don't care about anything else.
Well, I'm gonna ask you one question, okay?
What?
If you could wave a magic wand, and if you could have one of 2 things, okay? The first option is unlimited crack for the rest of your life. And the other option is no crack, but you had a completely normal life where you never had to use again, you never had to worry about it. You had a family, you had a vehicle, you had a normal job, you had a nice house, an apartment.
Yeah.
Which one would you choose?
B, or normal life.
Normal life?
Yes.
So that tells me that you're not a bad person.
Yeah. But it's to this point right now, I am a bad person because that magic wand doesn't exist right now. I mean, it could exist if I apply myself to getting off this shit and moving on with my life, and I can have these things again. But that's kind of hard to do if I don't apply myself as of today. Apply myself in my mind to doing that, you know?
One of the things that we do and what we've learned in making these videos and putting them out there is that we've gotten a lot of offers from, you know, different types of support, whether it's shelters or support groups or treatment centers or whatever it might be. And so we have a lot of resources. We have a lot of people that are reaching out and offering to help.
Well, if you can help me, I'm one of your people.
We would definitely like to make that happen.
Thank you.
So you know, we'll talk after we stop filming here, but
Okay.
you know, if that's something that you want, and again, that's not why we're filming. I'm not filming to try to get you to stop.
No,
but
I understand, but I need to stop. I need to get.
We're going to make sure that if you want it, we're going to help you. Okay, we're going to figure it out, and so we're going to leave our contact information with you.
Thank you.
Because I just see the pain in your eyes. I really do. And at 52 years old, you shouldn't have to be getting into random cars and risking your life anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. And so will you please just promise me that if you do decide to change that you'll reach back out to us?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.